What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video. Today we're going to be talking about a couple of things: the design pass, the beach offer, and then the double cargo keys. Okay? So if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. I do have a Patreon now if you want to check that out. The link is down below in the description. If you're looking for comm training only, there is now a tier for that. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. The blueprint exchange. We've got these three buildings this time. The train station isn't terrible, honestly, if you're into the whole train thing for SimCity. But usually I go for the very last one, the one for 2,000, because usually that's the new one. The middle one for 1,500 is usually like a repeat season building. And then same thing with the last 1,000 is usually some kind of like random park or something that we've seen before. Any leftover blueprints I will, use towards some of the other tiers like storage for people in my group or cash or whatever. Don't leave any blueprints undone, unused, because otherwise they just go to waste. They just get tossed. They don't go over to the next one. Okay, now that we've kind of got that out of the way here, by the way, that blueprint exchange kind of sucks. The 2,000 building, it's all right. There is a preview of it in the first. So every season we have two seasons that kind of, go together. I did a video for last season and all the upcoming buildings. That building is in that video if you want to check it out, which is also on our Facebook page. Okay, so let's see here. Let's pull up the beach offer here. Now, I got it for $3.99. You get the building, and then you get 2 of each beach item. I think it's an absolute ripoff even at this price because the building is pretty much garbage. But on one of the Discords that I'm on, he got it for $19.99 and 10 of each beach. That's a ripoff. That's even more of a ripoff. Like, yeah, he's getting 8 more of each beach, but most people don't even use the beach. It's super easy to obtain. So basically, you're paying $20 damn for the building, essentially, is the whole reason you would be buying it, right? I think it's a ripoff even for $3.99. So I can't imagine wanting to pay $20. I don't know where SimCity's head is at right now, to be honest with you guys. They've made a lot of changes to the game, the contest of mayors, with the storage task. They're changing the amounts of certain assignments. Like the keys assignments are now coming in for like 800. We're getting doubles of assignments we shouldn't be getting. We're getting assignments in the streaks where we shouldn't be getting them. And, their response to that is we're trying out new things. Well, it's not working out real well, okay? And it seems like every time they try out new things, it costs us more real money. Isn't that convenient? Okay, so the next one is your cargo. Now, for a below level like 29 player, cargo shipments aren't terrible, given that you do get some of your money back and the items are requested are usually not very much in money. However, as the higher up you go, the higher up the cost goes. This one isn't too bad, but some of these, you guys, are terrible, like really bad. Now, is it worth it, really? I mean, if you're doing it for the contest of mayors anyway, then you're just banking in on something you would already be doing. Is it worth actually investing a lot of cash into? I would say no. I would say that the VU is actually better than the double weekend cargo shipping because it's only good for a weekend. Okay, let's take that into consideration. So we have 2 days, 17 hours. So unless you're going to pay cash for these cargo shipments to come back in, you're not going to get that many of them in, right? Now, if you're not paying cash and you're just doing them as they come in, then great. You're not really out anything but the items, right? But when you look at the VU and you say, okay, VU is super easy to get. I mean, I'm constantly at a ridiculous amount of VU. I'll show you guys. Look at this. 93 gloves, 64 batteries, 38 remotes. And that's me giving them away like poker chips, like just hand them out to my group members that are doing the mares. I get, I believe 7 or 8 of them. I have to check how many maxes I have. You get, yeah, I get 7 of them every 24 hours because I have the maxes. So the more maxes you have, the more VU you're going to have. Some people will buy the VU items from the Neo Mall. I don't do that. I think it's an absolute joke. But I also am still purchasing services for my regionals. When I built up my regionals, I built them up super fast just to get them unlocked so I could start designing. And because I don't build Omega, I had to kind of build up my Omega just selling Omega items, which I only did for the purpose of the contest usually. So it built up, it's building up very slowly, in other words. And I guess when I'm done and I have all my services purchased and I have all these extra Neo-Simoleons that I'm not utilizing, then maybe I would buy something from here. But right now, as long as I still have services to buy, it's not worth it to me. The best one here for the VU is going to be your Meteor Strike. You have a damage of 4 with a repair. You have 4 houses you have to repair, and then you get 3 keys per the 4 houses. So you're only missing 1 key off 1 house, right? That being said, you know, a lot of people are like, well, how is that better than, let's say, this one or this one? It's the amount of VU items it costs. This one always costs 4 VU items. So you're getting pretty much almost a key per VU item, right? Now, you also have to look at the repair cost. The repair cost is medium versus some of these, it's high, easy, you know, whatever. You got to go through and you got to look at them. The ones that say hard ask for items that are substantially more money. Things like gnomes, bread rolls. You know, the repair costs are double what they are when they're at the medium range. The medium range, you're looking at like nails and tape measures and donuts and things like that. So with the repair cost, the VU cost, and the key to damage ratio, that one is the best. So that being said, if you are able to do your cargo shipment without having to spend any cash, or if you're only spending cash for the purpose of the contest, then basically you're just kind of benefiting a couple extra keys. Cool. Awesome. But is it worth bankrupting yourself for and spending cash? No, it's not. It's not worth just calling them in $10, $10 just to get to an extra, you know, key or whatever. I would just invest in VU and do your repairs and save your cash is what I'm saying. You know, you don't have to spend your cash that way. And that pretty much sums up what we got going on in the game right now. Oh, you guys, I'm going to be making a video on this earn cash thing. Somebody had asked me to do it in the comments section. I completely forgot about it until now. So I'm going to go ahead, stop this video, get it uploaded, and then I'm going to start up the next one.